everybody, and welcome to Those Dudes Play Live! Tonight we are continuing Foolish Mortals. But before we get started, as Jim Carrey once said at the Oscars, so how was your weekend?
I mean, pretty good so far.
Lot of insane gaming reveals over the past few days.
Okay, that's fair. Again, I'm just stoked for DLC for Doom Dark Ages.
You know what I'm excited about.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So, we had a Nintendo Direct this morning.
Yep.
Had a few interesting announcements, you know, like Switch 2 versions of the Xenoblade series. That's pretty interesting. One thing I did not expect, Ninjala 2.
Don't be a smartass. We all know what you didn't expect.
Legitimately, I mean, like, I thought Ninjala was dead in the water.
What the hell is Ninjala?
Exactly! My point exactly! Best way I can describe it is, I feel like Nintendo wanted it to be their next Splatoon. But then it didn't go anywhere, so the fact that it's getting a sequel is funny as hell.
Oh, there you go.
But, yeah, and of course, native Switch 2 ports of the Kingdom Hearts series. Am I gonna be buying these games for the millionth time? Probably.
They have your reviewer. They don't have your wallet. They have your soul at this point.
I will admit, something I find kind of funny. The one reason I was ever considering getting a Steam Deck was so that I could have Kingdom Hearts handheld.
Mm-hmm.
But now that they're going to be on the Switch 2, I don't need that.
Ah, there you go.
Okay, but like...
And then, yeah, who would have guessed? Fucking Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer today.
Kingdom Hearts trailer today.
Honestly,
we can finally retire the clown wig.
For now, there's no release date.
Yeah, that is the one sad thing, is that they didn't even give a release window.
Honestly, if I can make any guesses, I don't think we're gonna get it until at least 2028.
I don't know. Here's the interesting thing. So, remember, a couple weeks ago I mentioned, James Wood tweeted about recently doing, some voice work for Hades?
Mm-hmm.
Well, today, he retweeted the KH4 trailer, and said, how did he phrase it? I may have a little insider information on this. This might be the best one yet. So, back when he was talking about doing new voice work for the character, he was probably talking about 4. So...
I don't know how I feel about, we're going back to the Coliseum. At least the Coliseum, and I'm like... it's a weird thing. I kind of want to see more new worlds, you know?
I think, we've known since that first KH4 trailer that, there's at least gonna be a scene of Donald and Goofy, going down to the underworld to see if they can somehow get help from Hades, because it's presumed Sora is dead.
Oh, God.
So... Don't know if Olympus is coming back as a world entirely just yet. We don't know of any of the Disney worlds yet.
Actually, we might, because the Keyblade that Sora was using in the trailer is very elemental coded.
Well, that's the thing. Some people think it's elemental, some people think it's Moana.
The thing is, the flower on the bottom is the glass flower from the movie.
I don't think that that's a clear enough image to really tell what the hell it is.
Well, that and Japan really, I think Japan really likes Elemental.
Eh.
So much so they made a archetype.
Aaron
I have nothing.
Andrew,
Nah. Yes, Docs.
not everything is an Elemental hero.
Everything's an elemental hero.
So,
Then explain evil heroes.
They're elemental heroes, but they're evil.
so yeah.
See, I don't even have to use the other joke.
So yeah, I think there's a very strong case that at the very least they're going to show more at D23 this year.
I'm just saying. I'm gonna riot if we go back to Agrabah and it's just like a standard like random story. If they do Agrabah, they have to do King of Thieves.
Oh, absolutely.
You know.
Like,
But if they don't, I'm gonna riot because I don't want to go back to Agrabah. You know, cookie cutter Agrabah.
like, I'll say this much. I don't want to go back to Agrabah and then go back to the Cave of Wonders again. And, like, as long as they do something different on that front, I'm fine. Would prefer them adapting King of Thieves, but we'll see. Oh, last autosave, yes, indeed.
Also, Key, why would you hurt me?
Oh, hello.
Who wanders to this ghostly trick? The prey that prays it will be quick. Do not blame that final try, for once he's in, he's sure to die.
Another ghost. Oh, this can't be good.
Welcome back to
That was
Belmore Manor,
radioactive.
Mr.
This can't be
McCallum.
good.
My name
Uh-oh.
is Cordelia Lockett. I do hope I haven't scared you.
To be honest, I've had my fill of ghosts for today. Perhaps I should be running along.
I'm afraid you'll need to come with me. There is someone you need to meet.
Who?
Miss Belmore.
You know, I don't think that would be such a great idea. We met twice already this evening, and I don't think she's taken much of a liking to me. What with throwing me off a balcony and pulling me into a spirit pool. Attempt to kill me once? Shame on you. Attempt to kill me twice? Shame on me, you know? I'll just go.
Hello,
It'll be
Mona.
like I was never here.
It's too late for that, Mr. McCallan. I really must insist.
What have I gotten myself into?
Miss Belmore, Mr. McCallan is here to see you.
I don't see anyone.
Oh, there she is. Uh-oh. I think we might have upset her.
I'm
Oh, good job,
terribly
reviewer.
sorry, Miss Belmore. I wasn't trying to steal from you. I didn't know anybody was still here. And then I've gotten deeper into things than I expected, and... Miss Belmore? Why isn't she saying anything? Why is she crying?
This is all terribly exciting, isn't it? I'm afraid there's much more to this than you realize, Mr. McCallan.
Can she even hear me?
I don't think so, but keep trying to talk to her anyway.
What happened to her?
I can tell you all that I know, if you're brave enough to hear it.
I hope I am.
I was there on that night, all those years ago. And it wasn't Miss Belmore who was to blame. The morning of the wedding, Mr. Rackham left a gift on Miss Belmore's dresser. A small leather pouch with strange beads and strange markings. I shouldn't have been looking, but I saw her open it. It was black magic. Everyone had heard the rumours about Mr. Rackham, but I saw it with my own eyes. Miss Belmore panicked. She threw the pouch into her music box, slammed down the lid to lock it, and threw the brooch into the fireplace. But it was too late. She was losing herself. I could see it in her eyes. Minutes later, she asked me to bring her fiancé to her room. It's bad luck to see the groom before the ceremony. She told him she didn't love him, but I don't think it was her speaking. He begged, he pleaded, his heart broke in two. He was devastated. I saw him head up the staircase to the balcony overlooking the garden. But oh dear, I didn't know what he was going to do.
Ah!
That
So
evening,
we've been acquainted
her
then.
wedding to that evil Mr. Rackham began, but it didn't go the way he had planned. Just before Miss Belmore's lips formed the words, "I do," I could see the forces battling inside her. The real love within her resisting the forged compulsion of Mr. Rackham's curse, staring into eyes that were not those of her true love. And that battle of good and evil exploded. Just like that, everyone in the house was gone, trapping us as ghosts to remain here forever. For more than 30 years she's been like this, her mind trapped in an eternal battle between the true love in her heart and the evil magic trying to control her. More than 30 years of never-ending heartbreak. And while Miss Belmore is trapped in torment, do you realize what you've done? You've summoned all the ghosts in the house, including Mr. Rackham, that manipulator, that occultist, that devil, the cause of Miss
cheeseburger.
Belmore's suffering. He's once again free to pursue his evil deeds because
You were my
released
cheeseburger.
him.
Okay,
I hate Discord.
so evidently,
Mm-hmm.
so the whole thing was that he used black magic to try to force her to marry him.
Yes.
Oh, fun.
I feel like it's a little early for that kind of reveal, but okay.
Oh, trust me. There's more reveals later on that make this seem like
So this game has more twists than
Not.
that fucking staircase we saw.
Oh yeah.
So also, yeah, like I know exactly what that staircase was a reference to. Disney World's Haunted Mansion specifically.
Oh, you're gonna love this one puzzle.
Oh god. This is gonna suck, isn't it?
Yeah, there's one puzzle that's really like hard, so I'm pulling up a walkthrough just so we can get through it.
Great. Thank you. And also I realized, do we have any deals today? You know what? In light of the news we've had today,
Oh dear.
challenge.
Okay.
If we get 50 packs of cards sold by the end of tonight,
Okay.
Kyrie outfit.
Oh god.
Okay, but which Kyrie?
You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. We get 50 packs, we'll say KH1 Kyrie.
Okay.
And then, just as a little bonus, we get 10 packs on top of that, I'll also do KH2. And then another 10 packs on top of that, I'll also add KH3.
Okay. But I think you're forgetting to do something, sir.
Oh yeah, I did forget. Hold on.
I got you.
Thank you.
Woohoo! Big summer blowout.
So for the next 30 minutes, anytime you guys purchase packs of cards, I will match it and gift it to a random member of the chat. Okay.
But yeah, now that we're kind of in the middle of a little thing,
Mhm.
like the little nods of the music when you were first talking with the maid
Mhm.
in the foyer,
Mhm.
it was very reminiscent of Phantom Manners theme.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna point
also,
something out.
Just a second. Hatterson.
Mhm.
Challenges happen in conjunction with deals.
Yes.
So if you want to play a deal card, you're still more than welcome to.
There's also no
That's true.
birthdays played yet, so I would recommend like doing that to maximize like your potential of getting cards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
If Abigail is under a spell, how is she able to attempt to kill me twice?
Well, it's never happened before. Maybe she's losing the fight against Mr. Rackham's curse, and the evil inside her is growing more powerful. Oh dear, it's almost too terrible to think about, isn't it?
Why is Rackham doing all this? What does he want?
He's after the same thing you are, the Belmore treasure. But he's willing to do a lot more to get it, and he doesn't care who gets hurt in the process. I'd say he's a lot more committed than you are.
So it's a deal then?
Yeah, Clown Girl from Ace Attorney.
You want me to get like I know what character she's talking about.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
I have to do something. How can we stop him?
I'm afraid I don't rightly know, but Miss Belmore might. She managed to break out of the spell once, just at the moment of the explosion, when Mr. Rackham tried to carry out the wedding. Perhaps if you take her back to that moment, she might be able to break out of it again. To do that, you'll need to create a love antidote to Mr. Rackham's curse.
How can I create a love antidote?
Look in the mirror. In this reflection, she's as happy as she was on the morning of her wedding. And look, there in front of her, 4 wedding mementos and the echoed music of the wedding march, each one a touchstone of that final happy time. If you could gather those 5 things, perhaps we might bring her back to the moment she escaped the spell, even if just for a moment. There's something else you should know. Mrs. Craddock, the housekeeper, has announced that all wedding preparations are to resume upon the orders of Mr. Rackham. He plans to repeat the wedding tonight. You don't have long.
But what if I break her out of the spell and she is evil now?
I think you'll just have to take that risk.
Maybe I should go. Try to find someone who knows more about this.
Oh, don't you know? You're just as trapped within this house as any of us ghosts. Try the windows, try the doors. We all have 1,000 times. But it's no use. If you want to escape, she's your only hope.
That can't be true. I haven't died. I can't be trapped here forever like you.
In moonlight's glow, a spectral cell, and whispers of an eerie spell. No one hears his silent shout, for once he's in, he can't get out.
No amount of force or technique or desperate longing would open the door. Cordelia was right. I was trapped. And as I looked around at the house that held me, I felt both dead and alive at the same time. Both awake and in a dream, or a nightmare.
Why not both? Well, hello.
Quick, follow the floating sperm.
Oh my god.
The only way I could possibly free myself was to gather the 5 items to awaken the Ghost Bride, perhaps giving her a third and final opportunity to kill me.
Well, I mean, you either prolong your death or just die immediately and get it over with.
But yeah, the clown girl is in the sidebar.
Okay. Alright, so now, in addition to the Kyrie outfit, if we get 50 packs of cards sold by the end of the night, we'll add this outfit to the unwanted wardrobe.
Oh God.
And yes, I will include the nose. Even though, as we've established, today I can finally put the clown shit away.
For now.
Only for now.
Also, now I can finally say the thing that happened. So you know how like the reflection thing? Fuck. Of course, Discord's being a dick whenever I'm talking. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. So the mirror scene, with the bride.
Yeah.
It's very reminiscent of the mirror scene in Phantom Manor, which is a nod to an old painting.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's from an old artist from like, hold on, let me get the name of it. From the artist Charles Allen Gilbert, and it's called All Is Vanity. And I just need you to see how cool this old art is. It's so cool looking. And it makes sense why a lot of media references this, because also the cat lady referenced it. Another point and click like game back in the day. But yeah, like look at this shit.
Oh jeez.
What?
Not what I was
Not
expecting,
cool.
but damn.
But yeah.
Yep. Shit, that was my bad. Hold on. Sorry, I accidentally clicked the wrong button. And I did it again. There we go.
All right, now we just need to wait for our things to beat back up. Oh,
Carlos,
geez.
there you go.
Yeah.
Thank you for my 20 packs of cards.
Can
Thank
you
you.
hear us, reviewer?
Yes.
What happened? Did your Discord crash or something?
I accidentally, when I was clicking out of the image, I accidentally clicked out of Discord altogether.
Oh no.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
it
hey,
happens, don't worry.
start spamming the chat to win 20 packs of cards.
Ooh.
Oh, give me a sec. Spam. There we go.
Anyway,
Spam, spam,
what's
spam,
behind
spam,
door number
spam.
one?
Hold it right there. The dance is about to begin. I shall deal with you afterwards.
Oh, God.
The skill, the movement, the passion. It certainly gets the blood pumping. Now then, do you have an invitation?
An invitation?
To the waltz. This celebration is only for wedding guests. We have all manner of help running around the house who certainly aren't invited to the festivities. Imagine the smell. If you want to come in, you'll need to retrieve it. Rules are rules, and it's my job to enforce them. I am Mrs. Elaine Craddock, housekeeper of Belmore Manor. Who are you, anyway?
Murphy McCallan. I'm just a visitor.
Evidently. Stop right there, young man. Only guests with invitations are allowed to watch the waltz.
Well then. Fuck you.
So, yeah, I was gonna say, you're gonna get a thing later to go back here.
Yeah, I can imagine. Alright. Key, you have won 20 packs of cards.
Congrats, Key.
Do me a favor, type in your Twitch name in the chat. Alright, what's behind door number 2?
You, boy, are you one of the staff? Is the wedding ready to begin?
Ready to begin? Goodness gracious, but I haven't found my Bible.
Sorry, I'm just a guest too. I don't think the wedding's happening until later tonight. Or not at all, if everything went to plan.
Just enough time for another drink, then.
Also, yeah. Reference.
Okay, yeah, I know about that one.
Yeah. If you look back in our DMs reviewer, I sent you that screenshot of that one portrait.
Oh, God damn. Oh God, I saw that. Don't think I did it, you son of a bitch.
What?
He did it again.
Oh, he's blinking.
All right, Xander, apparently. Okay, Friday Zuko's made Hatter's on birthday, so if you get packs to her specifically, you'll get double the amount right back.
It's just Keyblade Mistress underscore. Hold on a minute.
Yeah. Please type it out so I can copy and paste it.
Yeah, it's right there. It's in the sidebar.
Yeah.
In the sidebar. Oh, by the way, chat.
I had to exit out of.
Go ahead.
I said I had to exit out of my my browser because Discord's being an ass right now.
Yeah.
So I'll be able to do it through my phone. It's just I'm not gonna.
There we go.
Let's see what.
Anybody, you.
After my escapades with the fish and its hidden horseshoe, I had had quite enough of taxidermied animals.
What is that a reference for? It's one of the stretching room portraits in the Haunted Mansion.
Yep.
Oh my God.
I still hate the. What?
They spelled his name wrong. It's Vicar.
Oh my God.
I mean, they're both dead, so.
Yeah?
Damn.
But I don't think Vicar is religious.
Maybe it's an alternate version of himself. I don't know.
Good evening.
Hello, my child.
Oh, don't get him going again.
And what is your name?
Murphy McCallan.
Hello, Murphy. I am Father Foskett,
Oh,
spiritual shepherd of
he's got
St.
it.
Juniper's Parish.
No, he's
Have
Irish,
you
my bad.
seen the good book?
I'm not the most religious person, but I have read parts.
No, I mean that rather more literally. I've lost my Bible and have no idea where I put it. Have you seen it?
I haven't, I'm afraid.
Pity.
Are you here for the wedding?
I am officiating the wedding. With everything
Yeah, I
that's
figured
gone
as
on
much.
in the house, we must thank God we have someone like me to keep us on a righteous path.
I've been told that
If you
Abigail
could just
Belmore
pin
doesn't
that.
really want to marry Rackham. You need to call the wedding off.
We shall stick to the system, young Mr. McCallan. Objections should be heard during the ceremony, not before, when all parties may articulate their feelings on the matter. These things are greater than you and I, you know. Until then, we must treat the wedding as the joyous occasion it is.
What do you think of Abigail Belmore?
A little headstrong, in my opinion, but a lovely young lady. I baptized her, you know. She grabbed my nose as I held her over the font, right up the left nostril. Wouldn't let go until her brothers distracted her with a teddy bear. Still, she's a very caring girl.
Just not two ecclesiastical noses.
That was a phrase. So ironic given the recent lore regarding how Vicar got so powerful. Look, just because he knows a god, he's friends with a god, doesn't mean he believes in God. I know how stupid that sounds. Shut up.
I'm putting my skepticals on.
Well, no, he doesn't worship him. In fact, he knows it.
Oh my goodness. Just get to the plot.
Is St. Juniper's your church?
That's right, young man. A beacon of godliness on an otherwise spiritually desolate isle.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I think St. Juniper has been taken over by rum runners.
Criminals? In my church? Good God! They must be removed immediately.
Let's not be too hasty. They sound like my type of gentleman. That's the type of church I can see myself attending.
I could do with less of your opinions, thank you. Many things can be preserved in alcohol, Colonel. Dignity is not one of them.
I'm not the most well-read on religion, but shouldn't you be in heaven now?
Gold standard question, my boy.
Well, I'll admit this isn't what I expected.
Perhaps the good book has some missing passages.
I think we can do without your theological input, Colonel.
Is there a way to fix it?
Well, that's precisely what I'm doing, young man, as we speak.
It looks like you're just sitting in an armchair.
You don't see the metaphorical cogs whirring around in my head, the tick and the tock of the thanatological matters in my mind. To the layman, I might appear to be just sitting in an armchair, but in reality, I am studying the Bible. Or at least I would be, if I hadn't lost it.
You've lost it, all right.
This is just a conversation between me and Xandru.
Yeah.
Do you think it might be voodoo keeping you here?
Voodoo is nothing but mumbo-jumbo misdirection. I fear we may be in limbo. Some devilish force has interrupted the supernatural order of things.
I think Rackham might be practicing black magic.
That is an extraordinary accusation. I refuse to hear another word of it. He is a God-fearing man who always attends the sailor services, and he has donated generously to the church. And my vacation fund. The culprit here is that awful sailor Abigail was going to marry. It is precisely because Miss Belmore's marriage to Mr. John Rackham was interrupted that we are still here. And why we must continue the wedding as planned tonight. It shall be our way out.
I best be heading off.
God be with you.
Good evening.
Good evening, my boy. I'm afraid you'll have to speak up. Old army injury, you see. Care to join me for a drink?
Colonel Bloom, how many times must I warn you about your predilection for hard drinking?
It's not hard drinking.
It's very easy.
It's very easy. What do you say, my boy?
Sus, what the hell?
I probably shouldn't. I'm a little preoccupied at the moment.
Well, don't go saving it for the toast. You'll be waiting decades.
See, this is what I was talking about. This is the kind of ungracious, ungentlemanly behavior that will spell your doom, Colonel.
Stop trying to threaten me with eternal damnation, Foskett. If it was going to happen, it would have happened by now. I'm pretty sure I'm dead at this moment, and I don't see any evidence of women playing harps. Just you harping on at me.
Damn.
Jeez Louise.
Did you see much action in the army?
I killed 4 men.
From food poisoning, Colonel Bloom's title is an honorary one for services to catering.
The Cattle King is what they called me. I owned farms from New Orleans to Tallahassee. Beef, leather, dairy. It was a roaring trade.
Or at least a mooing one.
Those cows, they were my army.
No, reviewer.
I tell you, everything a man needs can be provided by a good troop of cows.
Herd of cows.
Of course I've heard of cows.
You're welcome.
I was just talking about them.
The one thing that I have always had mixed feelings on with Haunted Mansion, that this game very clearly is adapting, their propensity for puns.
Yay!
What are you drinking, Colonel?
Good hearty rum. It'll put fire on your chest and hair in your belly. Wait.
And perhaps it is time to consider whether you have drunk too much of it, Colonel. Or perhaps give it up altogether.
I could easily give up alcohol. I've already done it hundreds of times.
I think you'll find the time between one glass and the next does not count as teetotalism. Perhaps we should be grateful to the Lord that your glass remains empty.
So, what I'm hearing is one of the puzzles in this game is going to figure out where to find some alcohol so I can fill his glass.
That might be it,
Yeah.
yeah.
Are you looking forward to the wedding?
I'm looking forward to it being over. In my opinion, being stood up at the altar for 33 years is a pretty bad sign. Not what strong relationships are made of.
And you should know, Colonel. You've only had hundreds of them.
Do you think the bride and groom should be together?
That Rackham's a slimy character, and no mistake. Oh, by God, he's a good businessman. Trickier than a magician's rabbit that's gotten stuck on a particularly difficult crossword puzzle. But all that don't amount to a hill of beans if you're not enjoying life. I don't know whether to hate the guy or envy him.
Both are sins, I think you'll find, Colonel.
And not even the best ones. Do you know what's wrong with society nowadays, Murphy? Drink, guns, and women. There's just not enough time for them all.
You know what? This guy makes some excellent points.
Oh my god.
Have you ever
I
married,
really like the
Colonel?
writing in this
Oh,
game.
yes. I've been married for 47 years.
Yes, but to 9 different women.
It still counts.
His shortest marriage was 2 days, and that's only because they couldn't find him to serve the annulment papers.
I ended up in a bordello in East Nevada with half the members.
You pronounced it correctly!
of the Albuquerque Militia Marching Band. Best honeymoon.
Oh my god.
Lovely girls.
Lord forgive him, for he knows not what he does.
That's not what the girls were telling me.
Oh my god.
He might be my favorite character in the game so far.
Then you find out he's
He's great. He's actually great.
the guy who's been married 9 times is a great.
He's hilarious. Are you kidding me? I think I'm starting to see how he got married 9 times.
Then we'll figure out why he got married.
Women
9
love a
times.
guy that can make her laugh.
Do excuse me. I'll be back.
At your leisure, my boy. I have nowhere to go and nothing to do.
Idle hands are the devil's playthings.
Try idling your mouth for a change, you old curmudgeon.
Alright. What's in here? Say, fellas.
Oh god.
Oh, jeez.
Stepping through the doorway, I found myself in an ethereal black void that stretched in every direction. Draped in green fog, all I could see were staircases floating in all directions, and in the center, an eternally ticking clock.
Okay, so
Do I want to go back?
you're gonna want to come. You're gonna want to come back because you don't have the code to crack this yet.
That little whippersnapper playing on the staircases again?
No, it's not him this time. But how that wayward whelp's mother allows him to run riot through that cursed room baffles me. When it comes to Sebastian Pock, I think King Herod might have had a point.
I had nothing else to say to the Colonel.
Okay. What's in this door?
That is an insult to my
Oh,
honor.
these assholes.
I didn't know you had any honor
These
left
twin
to
assholes,
insult.
apparently.
Boys, you don't want to be fighting over little old me.
Oh, yes, they do.
Tallulah, this man is nothing but a scoundrel. Then you, brother, are a no-good fraud.
Hello.
Beat it, bud.
Hi there.
Keep walking. I don't have time to waste on you.
I expect that to be a lie of sorts.
Good evening, miss.
Oh, another fine young gentleman.
My name's Murphy McCallan. Pleased to meet you all.
Back off, Peanut. Yeah, keep walking. We were talking to the lady first.
Now, boys, we must be welcoming to our new friend. My name is Tallulah LaRue. I expect you've heard of me. My daddy owns the LaRue Oil Exchange. We're the richest family this side of the Mississippi.
But don't be getting any ideas. Tallulah, don't you think this gentleman is a little beneath you? He looks so poor, he probably waves a popsicle around and calls it air conditioning.
Let's not be rude to him just because he's less fortunate. You boys be welcoming and introduce yourselves.
If we must. I am Humphrey Talagula. And I am Orville Talagula of the Talagula Textiles Company.
I think you made the pants I'm wearing.
Okay, then.
What's that in your hand, Miss LaRue?
This is my invitation to the wedding. It allows me to bring one guest with me, but I seem to have made a teensy tiny mistake. I've invited both boys all the way out here to Devil's Rock when I can only take one of them into the wedding. Now, both of these fine fellows are here and want to attend with me, and I just don't know who I should pick.
You mean you two don't have an invitation?
We may not know the Belmores, but we do know this southern magnolia before us. We were brought to Devil's Rock by passion.
I was brought to Devil's Rock by taxi.
The writing's great in this game.
That's amazing.
Oh, Murphy. Buddy.
If you're not using the invitation, perhaps I could take it off your hands?
I don't think so, Knucklehead. Miss LaRue is going to need that invitation for when I accompany her. Over my dead body? Have you seen yourself? You're already dead.
These two gentlemen seem pretty heated.
I just hope it doesn't come to blows. I'd be happy to marry either of these gentlemen one day, if only I could choose between them.
If you did end up marrying one of them, would that make your name Tallulah Talagula?
That's right, and my middle name is Beulah. Rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it?
So you're saying thruple?
No, you can't do that because like they're both related.
Oh yeah, that's incest. Never mind.
He's learning.
These are the conversations we have, people. Just a reminder, guys, 30 more packs, we will do a Kyrie outfit for the Unwanted Wardrobe, as well as this. Because we're all a bunch of fucking clowns here, apparently.
Apparently. I know, I'm an idiot. What do you want from me?
How are you going to decide who to take to the waltz, Miss LaRue?
I just don't know if I
BRB.
could decide. I think I'll have to leave it to the boys to decide for me.
Choose me, Tallulah. I'm the one who inherited our family's good looks, I assure you. Good looks? Your reflection hides when you walk past a mirror.
You're twins.
I have the southern elegance she desires. Elegance? You have all the elegance of a drunken pelican. I believe the lady would be better suited for a man of my sophistication. Sophistication? You have all the sophistication of a rodeo clown. It's my bravery that she needs. Bravery? You'd run away from a June bug. If you think yourself so brave, then we must put it to the test. Brother, I challenge you to a duel. Not if I challenge you first.
Gee, I wouldn't want a duel to take place because of little old me. But if that's how things have to be, let's get the guns on the table, boys.
McCall,
she's one of those.
You shall be the adjudicator.
I shall?
I'm glad you've agreed.
What
Took you that long to
does that
realize?
entail?
In order for the duel to be fair, an independent third party must load the pistols and declare the victor.
But I've never loaded a pistol before.
Don't worry, McCallan. A donkey with a lobotomy could do it. You have at least half a chance.
Loading pistol. Okay.
One at a time, I poured the powder into the muzzle of the pistols.
Powder.
You're done.
Then dropped the shot into each muzzle.
Ramrod.
Finally, I patted the contents down with a ramrod.
No pussyfooting around here, boys. I want to see some action. If you miss, you're not the man for me. Fire! Well?
I've been hit. Me too.
In any other situation, this would have been a tragedy, but it quickly became clear that a duel to the death wouldn't be conclusive when the duelists were both already dead.
Oh, neither of you missed? Well, sorry, boys, but I think that's a draw. What a terrible waste of everybody's time.
So you do have the item in order to get the invitation from this.
Okay. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm not giving you the answer. I'm just telling you, you have what you need to do this puzzle.
Would you like a rematch of the pistol duel?
What a wonderful idea! Boys, guns on the table. Murphy, load 'em up.
Okay. Hold on. We're gonna try something.
One at a time, I poured the powder into the muzzle of the pistols. The button magnet was exactly the right size for the barrel of each pistol, but it would have become a bullet itself if I'd loaded it inside.
Damn.
Well, we could have had it.
I will give you another nudge in the right direction.
Okay.
It's nothing you do on this screen. It's something you do outside in this room.
Okay, so I might as well just...
Yeah.
I then dropped. Finally, I...
Remember, boys, if you miss, you're not the man for me.
Okay, so like...
Fire! Well?
I've been hit. Me too.
Oh, neither of you missed? Well, sorry, boys, but I think that's a draw. What a terrible waste of everybody's time.
Okay, there's a part of me that wants to say, like, I used the magnet to draw one of the bullets. That feels really stupid, but then again, this is a point-and-click adventure game. Stupid is kind of...
Is there a way to make it look like the bullet missed on both sides?
Hold on.
Inspired by the pistol duel, a plan began to form in my head. With 2 wooden carvings on either side of the room, I could bore a rough hole in each of them. My, look at the carving. All wooden and carved and wooden.
Very wooden.
You know, if I didn't know any better, I'd say he was trying to stall.
What? No, reviewer, him.
Yes, these certainly are
The main
some of the most
character
carved pieces of
of this
wood I've
video
ever had
game.
the privilege of seeing.
Stalling. Impossible.
Nah.
When I was finished, they looked passably like bullet holes. Would you like a rematch of the pistol duel?
What a wonderful idea! Boys, guns on the table. Murphy, load 'em up.
I will admit it's kind of a shame that we can't,
I didn't need to pick up the pistols except to load them.
It is a
What
shame
was
that
your
we can't
que- what-
sabotage the guns.
One at a time, I poured the powder into the muzzle.
Can you just don't put,
I
instead of
then
loading
dropped
the
it.
gun?
Finally,
You also have to
I piled the
remember they're
contents
looking
down
at
the
you
rail.
while you're doing this.
That is true.
Oh, okay.
Remember, boys, if you miss, you're not the man for me.
Third time's the charm.
Fire! Well?
I've been hit. Me too.
Oh, neither of you missed? Well, sorry, boys, but I think that's a draw. What a terrible waste of everybody's time.
I may have forged some bullet holes, but when the shot ended up inside the duelist's chests, they didn't have much reason to go looking for them.
Wait, hold on. You said they're sitting there watching me.
Yeah, you can. There is something you can do with the bullets.
So I can't. So what you're saying is I can't.
You can
forget.
Yeah.
Would you like a rematch?
What, oh boy?
Okay.
One at a time,
No, McCallan, you haven't put in the shot.
Put the shot in, then use the magnet, I'm pretty sure.
I was right
then
with the
drop
magnet.
the shot into each muzzle. The button magnet was exactly the right size for the barrel of each pistol, but it would have become a bullet itself
Okay, no.
if I'd loaded it inside.
Hold on. Let me get the puzzle, because...
Fuck it, I'll just do this and skip through it.
Finally,
Remember, boys, if you miss, you're not the man for me.
Ooh, okay, there's an answer, and I will wait until otherwise.
Fire! Well?
I've been hit.
Boy, what a terrible...
I may have forged some bullet holes, but when the shot ended up inside the
Yeah.
duelist's chests, they didn't have much reason to
I don't
go
know how I
looking
ended
for
up back
them.
here, but
Fifth time's the charm.
Not yet, McCallan. You need to start with the powder.
yeah, this is what I hate about point-and-click adventure games.
Yeah. It's been a hot minute since I...
Okay, so like, yeah, it's like, how do I get them to?
Mind if I throw my hat out there?
Fuck it, go for it.
Okay, this is a suggestion from the chat. Like, load the powder, load the bullet, put the magnet on the rod thing, use the rod...
Oh, yeah, it is. That is the answer.
Stealthily, I took the button magnet from my pocket and affixed it to the end of the
Okay,
ramrod.
I get
With
it.
its small size, it could barely be spotted.
Okay, so
One at a time, I poured the powder into the muzzle of the pistols.
It's been a hot minute since I played this game.
I then dropped the shot into each muzzle.
November.
Finally, I patted the contents down with the ramrod. When the ramrod emerged, the magnet I'd attached brought the shot with it. With the prestidigitation of a magician, I dropped it discreetly back into the shot tub. To anyone else, the pistols appeared to be properly loaded.
Remember, boys, if you miss, you're not the man for me. Fire!
I'm not hit. Well, neither am I.
You both missed. Are you sure the pistol's fired?
Look, there's a bullet hole in the carving. And in the carving over there.
So what does that mean? Who lost?
Looks like you both did.
Then who's going to accompany Miss LaRue?
I think the lady's words were, if you miss, you're not the man for me.
But we both missed.
He's right. If you're both losers, I can't take either of you to the wedding. I'm not dating a man that can't shoot straight.
Damn.
Tallulah, we can talk about this. Give us another chance.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up. Here, Murphy. You can have this. I won't be needing it anymore.
Huzzah!
Also, make sure you take her umbrella.
Miss LaRue, would you mind if I borrowed your parasol?
Don't be silly, Murphy. It's a beautiful evening outside. You have no use for it. But I'm sure I can be of help to you if the weather turns sour.
Okay, so I need to make it look like it's raining out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, what's down here? Ooh.
Walking into the cellar, I was hit by the pungent smell of rotting wood and mildew. 3 decades
Ew.
without upkeep hadn't been kind to this section of the house, and it was now knee-deep in floodwater. I flipped the switch, but nothing happened. It seemed the barrel lift lacked power. The label read magnetic carriage, theater rotation, orrery track, barrel lift, electrograph, lightning rods, ground. The wire had corroded into the fuse box. I couldn't budge it with my hands. Shockingly, I didn't want to risk electrocution by cutting the wire.
Boo! Boo puns! Hold on, we got a wooden handle on this.
Shockingly, I didn't.
Okay.
Knowing the type of animals that lived in the murky water on this island, there was no way I was stepping into the floodwater.
Make sure you take the candles on top of the breaker, though. That'll be a surprise tool for later.
I took the handful of candles from on top of the fuse box. The wine racks were largely bare. What few bottles remained were cracked and empty.
Okay, so I can't really do anything with this right now.
Not yet, yeah.
Oh, where'd they go?
They left.
Where'd they go?
They're dead, reviewer. You killed them.
They've always been dead.
I mean, they're already dead.
How do we know that?
Because they were ghosts.
Touche.
Let's see what's over here.
Oh,
I couldn't reach the skeleton from inside the house. I needed to be outside if I wanted to reach the tree.
Okay, I can't really do anything with this. So should I go back to the ballroom?
I mean, there's other rooms you haven't explored yet.
Yeah. Oh, great.
Good evening. My name is Murphy McCallan.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. Ezra Hughes is the name. Pianist for hire is the game. Got any events coming up that you can use a pianist at? I do weddings, christenings, bar mitzvahs, funerals.
You're still hustling for work? Isn't being a ghost an impediment?
Hey, when you're self-employed, you've got to keep that next paycheck coming in.
But you're trapped in the house.
Well, I admit I'm not normally based here, but Belmore Manor makes a lovely venue.
Damn. The economy, man. Just a subtle reminder, you can buy more cards.
Cards money.
bye.
30 more packs for both Carrie outfit and this. So, purchase plenty of packs.
Harry has a point.
How's the gig?
It's the gig of a lifetime. Quite literally. I just didn't realize how short that lifetime would be. Still, I should be making out like a bandit at the end of it.
Why's that?
My contract says I charge overtime at time and a half. So far, we're 30-something years past my original end time.
Damn.
Is there much to spend your money on when you're dead?
They say you can't take it with you. But I don't seem to be going anywhere at the moment, so why not find out?
I like this guy.
You like a lot of the characters.
You don't seem to have much of an audience.
Most have gone through to the ballroom for the waltz. Still, at least it means I don't have the southern belle from hell hovering over me.
Like... Anderson, thank you for buying 5 packs of cards.
Thank you, Hattie.
Yeah, 25 more packs. And also, come on. The Southern Hell was right there.
When you say Southern Belle from Hell, do you mean Tallulah?
That's her, the Black Widow of the Bayou.
What's wrong with her?
Well, she has a reputation, doesn't she?
A reputation for what?
Murder.
Moira.
So Tallulah is Constance, huh? Your stunned silence is very reassuring.
Why don't you go through the dialogue?
Tallulah is a murderess?
Now, don't be getting me caught up in a slander suit, but behind those demure, blush cheeks is the mind of an absolute psychopath. She's been engaged 3 times. Each of her fiancés died in ridiculous circumstances.
Did she murder them for money?
That can't even be the motive. You'd think she'd go ahead and marry them, so all their worldly goods become each other's, right? But her family's already got more money than honeybees got buzz. And she finishes them off before they've even booked a venue. I think she just does it for the thrill.
Someone should really tell her about wing walking.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Yikes.
Like, at least Constance supposedly did it for the money.
Are you local to Devil's Rock?
No, New Orleans born and bred. Hard to grow up in the Big Easy and not fall in love with this music. Street performers in the French Quarter, brass bands on the balconies, parades at Mardi Gras. It's in the air down there.
So what brought you here?
Work. Figured I'd play a few gigs, make some cash. Next thing I know, I'm caught up in more drama than a Gilbert and Sullivan operetta.
Where did you find musical work here on Devil's Rock?
I got a full season contract down at the Calliope Theater. It was pure luck, really. The original pianist broke his arm.
How?
Before the renovation, that place was falling apart. 14 people in the audience watched as the stage gave out right in the middle of Claire de Lune. Pianist and piano falling straight to the floor into the basement.
Ouch.
Physically, he was fine. Emotionally, devastated for months.
Sounds like he went through a bad stage.
Ha! I just got it. Fantastic.
But seriously, fell through the stage and with his piano and walked away with just a broken arm. Like, that is luck right there.
Indubitably.
B.
Yardley Belmore was a
I'll be
performer
right
too,
back.
wasn't he?
And more. Writer, director, producer, philanthropist. He's the one that bought the Calliope, fixed her up, and hired me. Once he came on board, that place got put on real shows.
Real shows?
Yeah, before Yardley put up the funds, they were so broke they had to rely on sponsorships. The final year, Bon Tom Bakery funded everything. With conditions.
Conditions?
The shows had to be on brand. Before Yardley put a stop to it, we were looking at 3 Shakespeare plays that season. Romeo and Baguette, A Midsummer Night's Cream Cake, and Much Ado About Muffins.
I'm so flabbergasted.
Do you know what happened to Yardley Belmore?
I haven't a clue. But you know what? I think I was one of the final people to see him alive.
Oh, really?
He came down to the Calliope to offer me this gig for the wedding, and I overheard him talking to someone backstage after I had finished rehearsing.
What were they talking about?
Well, after Yardley scrapped the baked goods from Romeo and Juliet, he was after ideas to bring something new to the story. This fella was telling him about a place he'd found, an actual crypt. Such a missed opportunity, really. Can you imagine? Romeo and Juliet's tragic finale, played out in the Capulet tomb, the star-crossed lovers' final doomed moments in a real-life, honest-to-God crypt. The last thing I heard was them setting a date to check it out. And then, well, after that, no one ever saw him again.
Do you know who the man he was talking to was?
Rackham, I think you call him. Don't know where his interest in the theater came from all of a sudden. I'd never seen him in any performances.
Do you know where I could get some wedding music?
I take request. It's part of my contract for the wedding. What are you after?
I need some wedding music to play to Abigail Belmore, upstairs in her bedroom.
I might be able to move people with my music, Murphy, but there's no chance I can move this piano up to the 2nd floor.
You got a fucking phonograph right here.
I should get going.
See you around, Murphy.
Without knowing what it was, I didn't want to break it. I wondered if the pianist knew more about it. Good evening, Ezra.
Hello, Murphy.
What's the machine next to your piano?
That's my ticket out of hustling, a phonograph recorder. I'm going to compose and record a hit song, something that'll sweep the nation like those guys on Tin Pan Alley. I can record and release a song all across the country, and people will be able to hear me live in their living room.
But you're not live or living.
That'll be how I market myself. Anthems by apparitions, hymns by haunts. The magazines won't give you the time of day if you don't have some way of standing out. If I'm dead, it's better to be composing than decomposing.
How does the machine work?
You just put in a blank record and press record. There's an old one still in there if you want it. It's too worn for me to use anymore. The records have a thin layer of black wax on the outside, and the machine records the sound as grooves in the wax. Keep an ear out for me in a year's time.
I should get going.
See you around,
Okay,
Murphy.
so
I took the record from the recording machine. With its outer coating worn away with age, it wasn't in a state to record onto.
So I've got to re-wax this thing, is what I'm hearing.
Oh god, this is like the second game where like you had like a wax cylinder kind of thing.
Lucia?
Oh my, how nice to see a visitor to my garden. Watch out for that vine down there. Little bugger was trying to make a break for it earlier.
Oh, okay. Will do. I didn't have the slightest idea what the gardener was warning me about. But like a snake coiling around its prey, it soon became apparent.
Yep, there it is.
Help! Help!
What's all the fuss about?
This vine's got me. It won't let go.
Oh, she likes you, she does.
Well, the sentiment isn't mutual.
I've never seen a plant so attached to someone before.
That's exactly the problem. Its hold was getting tighter. I needed to get away before I was dragged into the flower beds. I tried to shake the vine from my leg, but every wriggle just encouraged it to wrap itself tighter.
Well, I know enough about hentai to know where this is going.
No!
The scissors wouldn't fit around the writhing vine.
Okay. Knife.
Knife?
Dangerous place to do that, but okay.
Well, you didn't need to do that. I wasn't planning on doing the pruning till tomorrow.
What was that?
Just a Devil's Rock creeper. Oh, they do seem to have gotten a lot more active since I was last tending the garden, though.
First, the animals on this island had tried to eat me. Now I was finding out the plants wanted a nibble too.
Eat me, Murphy.
Feed me.
Does it have to
Good
be human?
Pleasure to meet you, young man. I'm Rupert Riddle. I'm the gardener for the Belmore Estate. And whom do I have the pleasure of meeting?
Murphy McCallan, pleased to meet you.
Do excuse the state of the conservatory. After 30-odd years without so much as a pruning or watering, it's taken on a mind of its own. Don't be telling the Horticultural Society or I'll be having my golden trowel taken off me.
You've won awards for your gardening?
Oh yes. This conservatory is rather famous. Welcome, Murphy, to the Poison Garden.
The what?
Poison?
Okay. Wasn't ready for that.
Why would the Belmore brothers want a poison garden?
Academic interests, prestige, and morbid curiosity, I should think. Master Cecil liked to study them. Master Xavier used to collect them on his expeditions. And Master Yardley, well, he just liked the theatricality of it all.
Isn't it dangerous?
Well, it all depends on how you use it, doesn't it? A few berries of deadly nightshade could kill a person or cure their headache. Hemlock killed Socrates, but
You have
I
any
use it to treat
ibuprofen?
my arthritis. These plants may be dangerous, but that's because they're powerful and mysterious.
From medicine to murder.
Exactly. The power to heal and the power to kill. That's what makes them so interesting.
Remind me never to get on the bad side of a florist.
It is very
Also
true to
back.
life.
I was gonna say, fun fact. Everything's edible at least once.
But yeah, it is fascinating how, like, the only thing that the line between helpful and hurtful really is just the dosage.
Unfortunately, yeah.
What's the secret to growing your garden?
Plants need the same things as you and me, they do. Food, water, sunlight, and someone to chitter-chatter with.
You talk to your plants?
And sing.
What kinds of songs do poisonous plants like?
Vaudeville, mainly. Tarara-boom-de-ay always goes down a treat. Tarara-boom-de-ay. I'm with plants all the day. To sing's the only way to grow my shrub display. Vegetation brings elation to me.
You know, true story.
Oh no.
That actually does help plants grow.
Really?
Like, specifically, they absorb the CO2 that you exhale when you talk/sing.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, that makes sense.
That's quite an accent you've got. Where are you from?
Jolly old England, just outside Bristol. God's own country. The green and pleasant land where my love of horticulture bloomed. I caught the gardening bug at an early age, you see. Histoplasmosis. I was in hospital for 8 months, all told. But trapped in those 4 wipe-clean antiseptic walls, staring at a pot of plastic philodendrons, why, it just grew my love of all things botanical.
Why did you move to Devil's Rock?
I came over with the Belmores, didn't I? Got myself a little cottage on the edge of the estate near the mausoleum. Bugger if I can get to it now, though. Shame, too.
Why's that? Do you miss home?
Oh, I think I left the gas on. Wouldn't want an accident now, would I? Could be the death of me.
Yeah, about that.
What are you working on at the moment?
I suppose I ought to be pushing up daisies. But death isn't going to stop these green fingers. So I'm getting right back into it where I left off, tending to these plants. It's not quite the same as it used to be, I must admit.
How so?
I suppose, being dead now, they've lost some of their allure. It used to be that one prick of the finger, one wipe of the nose, one accidental inhalation of a seed, and that would be the end of it. Things just aren't as exciting anymore.
You know, nothing really takes the excitement out of life like death.
I mean, yeah.
Will you be attending the wedding?
Me? Get an invitation? I'm not sure overalls would meet the dress code. But it's a good thing, too. I wouldn't trust that Rackham with a hosepipe on a hot day.
Why not?
Well, it's not like me to tell tales. But it wasn't long before the Belmore brothers started to disappear that Rackham was in here asking about the poison plants. Very suspicious timing, if you ask me.
You think he murdered them?
I couldn't possibly say.
I need a bouquet. Can you help me?
I'm a gardener, not a flower arranger, Murphy.
Is there anything in here I can take without it killing me?
I'm afraid the only non-poisonous plants were those down in Abigail's flower bed. She had her own little area that I used to help her with. There's only that one flower that stayed alive in the whole conservatory. Funny that.
What's funny about it?
That's the same flower bed Abigail used for her bouquet the night things went awry.
That'll be perfect.
Okay.
Thanks for your time.
Before you go, you wouldn't do me a favor, would you?
What kind of favor?
Well, I was just wondering how that flesh and blood thing is working out for you.
Excuse me?
It's just, and I don't mean to impose, but my eternal frustration is that I have 187 different ways to die in this conservatory, but I was never able to test any of them out. Now that we've all discovered death isn't quite so conclusive, I was wondering if you'd want to help out.
Help out how?
Well, we could test out some of the plants on you.
They'd kill me!
Fingers crossed.
The dainty old man's eyes glowed with unrestrained excitement at the mention of murder. His dottery demeanor offered a complete contrast to his apparently homicidal tendencies. He was like a tortoise holding a machine gun.
Now, don't make such a drama out of it. We could put it in a nice pie and maybe some herbal tea. I know the recipe for a lovely cobbler.
Definitely not. Let's cross that possibility out right now.
I was only asking. Maybe let me know if you change your mind.
I couldn't see anything I could do with the statue. the macabre warning was definitely serving a purpose where it was. I decided to leave it there.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Why not?
You're still flesh and blood, aren't you?
That's right.
Nothing to be ashamed of. But you'll end up see-through blue like me if one of those thorns nicks you. And don't try cutting them. Even so much as a snap, and it releases a toxin so deadly you'll be on the ground within 3 minutes. Certainly keeps things exciting, doesn't it?
How the fuck do you trip something like that?
That is a good question.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, I'm back
Oh,
up
we're
here.
upstairs now.
I wondered if the shelves held any books on battling ghostly curses, but that seemed a little too niche.
Then again, this Tobit Spirit Guide seems like a good idea.
Okay, we've seen the Bride's Corridor. Let's see the East Corridor.
Oh, that's...
Yes, sir.
Gazing into the portrait's eyes sent a shudder through me, and I realized it must have been a portrait of Rackham. His eyes looked back, almost as if he were scowling right at me.
Treasure? No!
Well, hello.
Child.
Haha, the look on your face.
What are you doing? Oh, you could have scared me to death.
Imagine how cool that would be.
I don't think I'd be very happy about that.
Baby. Who are you, anyway?
My name's Murphy McCallan. I'm a guest. Who are you?
I'm Sebastian Pock.
The little boy puffed out his chest with a grin that would make the Cheshire Cat jealous. What were you doing in the trunk?
What do you think of that?
Playing hide and seek. That stuffy old
Nah.
fool challenged me to a game and hasn't found me in more than 33 years.
Don't you know it's dangerous to shut yourself up in places like that? You could have gotten locked in.
Well, it's funny you say that, actually. I think the latch closed on me while I was inside. Still, what's the worst that could happen? I'm already dead.
What are you looking so pleased about?
I'll have a new toy to play with later tonight. A brand new Guggen Hose Model 5 wind-up tin boat. I'm going to play with it in the bathtub down the hall.
That's funny. I know a little girl who accidentally got one of those for her birthday today.
Yeah, funny that.
The boy pulled an expression that made him look slicker than a politician in an oil spill.
Wow.
So, is now the time to tell him that that tin boat got eaten by a crocodile?
Uh-oh.
You've been in that chest for 33 years?
On and off. That's got to make me a hide-and-seek champion. This house is amazing for it. Before I climbed in the chest, I must have explored every room in the house. The ones that aren't locked, at least.
You haven't seen the Belmore treasure while you've been exploring, have you?
There's a treasure here, like pirate treasure.
That's what the stories say.
And you believe them? I thought kids were supposed to be the gullible ones. I don't think it exists.
Why not?
Because if it did, I would have found it by now.
I heard some of the other ghosts talking about a boy playing in the staircase room. That was you, wasn't it?
Sure was. How did you know?
In truth, the description of wayward whelp was the giveaway. But as long as Sebastian knew something I didn't, I needed to contain my annoyance. Lucky guess. Do you know how to get through the staircase room?
Oh, sure. I know every route in this house. You've got to be as good at hide-and-seek as I am. I bet I could beat you without even leaving this room.
Sebastian, I really need to get through the staircase room. Could you tell me how to do it?
Well, are you any good at hide-and-seek?
Excuse me?
Because I could tell you how to get through the staircase room. If you can beat me, hider or seeker, I'd beat you at either.
Alright. Tox.
Yeah?
I feel like doing this in one go. Can you tell me what to do?
Okay, so you're not gonna be able to win because he cheats.
Okay, so it doesn't matter.
So just don't even bring it up yet. Do the other
options first?
things first. Yeah.
This is a long shot, but do you know Mallory Wisp?
Sure, I know Princess Stink.
She was getting a tin boat too.
I know. I swapped over the pages in the toy catalogue, so she ordered the wrong thing. She'll get fed up with it, and I'll get to play with it instead.
Well, that wasn't a nice thing to do.
Nice guys finish last. That's what my father says.
Well, your father's
How
an
are you
idiot.
and Mallory able to talk? You're a ghost and she's...
A flesh bag.
Right.
A blood pumper, an air guzzler, a bone puppet, a muscle wriggler.
Hey, I get the idea. How come you can talk to her?
Children aren't so close-minded, I guess. Plus, she's the only person brave enough to come up to the house.
That's interesting.
Are you here for the wedding?
Do you think I dress like this for fun? I look ridiculous.
I thought you might be the mayor of Munchkinland.
My mum made me dress like this. What's your excuse?
Do you know the man in the portrait behind you?
I don't want to look at it. Gives me the creeps.
It's John Rackham, isn't it?
Shh! Mum says we're not allowed to say his name.
Damn.
What do you know about Rackham?
I don't want to talk about it.
You know something, don't you?
I can't tell you. I'd get in trouble.
I won't say a word.
Cross your heart and hope to die?
That's ironic, given the circumstances, but sure.
We came to the house a few months before the wedding was supposed to happen. My dad's a lawyer for the Belmore Trading Company. A real important one. But oh boy, is that stuff boring. I was sneaking around, you know, just exploring the house. And I saw him, that man. He was talking to one of the Mr. Belmores. The one that wore the white coat.
Cecil Belmore, the scientist?
Yeah, he said he was going to his laboratory, but where it was hidden was a secret. I thought I could follow him.
Did you have any luck?
Not really, because I wasn't the first. That man, he was following him too, in secret. I kind of got too scared to keep going once I saw him.
What scared you?
I saw something. I saw something the scary man was carrying.
What was he carrying?
A dagger.
Ah!
You
Okay,
hide,
now
I'll see.
press.
Great.
Yeah.
Eyes closed and count 5 Mississippis. I won't even leave the room.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Ready or not, here I come.
Boo!
That's not really how hide and seek works, but okay.
Too easy. I just wish this was more of a challenge.
Okay, so now you're gonna talk to him.
Hello, Sebastian.
Back for a rematch?
Have you hide and him seek.
You seek, I'll hide.
You're on. 1
I'll
But
Hi,
don't
Jojo.
hide.
I was far too
Don't
big
hide.
to fit behind the curtain.
Don't hide.
3
Don't hide, put-
Mississippi.
Put the string on him.
4 Mississippi.
That had been a good idea. I just needed to be a tiny bit quicker.
Ready or not, here I come. Found
I love his
you.
little.
Goody for you.
You didn't even make it hard. Maybe I should hide next time.
Hello, Sebastian.
Back for a rematch?
You seek, I'll hide.
You're on. 1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. 3 Mississippi. 4 Mississippi. 5 Mississippi. Ready or not, here I come. Found you.
Goody for you.
You didn't even make it hard. Maybe I should hide next time.
Hello, Sebastian.
Back for a
You hide, I'll seek.
Great. Eyes closed and count 5 Mississippis. I won't even leave the room.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Ready or not, here I come. I wonder who's behind this curtain.
What? How'd you find me?
Maybe you're not the best at this after all.
You
Oh,
cheated!
dang.
You tied that string to me!
Don't be a sore loser. You never specified in the rules that it wasn't allowed. Now, about that route through the staircase room.
Grown-ups are tricky. Here, this'll tell you how to do it. Cheetah, cheetah, pumpkin eater.
Consider the fact I'm pretty
I
sure you
almost
refused
felt
to.
bad. Almost. Because when I looked at the document, I was sure I'd been swindled. What I'd been given wasn't a blueprint of the house, but a wedding schedule scribbled on in colored crayon. It was a wedding schedule for this evening, but the printed times had been replaced with new times drawn in colorful crayon.
I'm gonna screenshot it because you're gonna forget it by the time your thing. So I'm going to explain this to you because it is a confusing puzzle.
Okay.
So you know how there is a clock in the
staircase room?
Yep. So you have to enter the stair you have to walk over and you have to enter the door at the exact time as the 7, 3, 11 that. But there's a trick to it. Meaning depending on how you're standing in the room, you have to the clock is turned basically.
I'm sure it'll make more sense once I'm actually in there.
The door was
So
locked.
it's like once I would just get that
door
puzzle
was
out of
locked.
the way, to be honest with you.
Okay.
The door was locked.
Just because it is annoying. It is an annoying puzzle.
The staircase room.
So just walk over. Don't click in there.
Speed up.
So when the clock lands on 7, you can go to that one.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, so now you're this way. So what 9 is normally is now 12.
Okay.
You see what I mean?
I see what the trick is.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, I'm just gonna explain this to you.
Okay. Okay,
So
next,
now
next, hold on, I got it. So next is 3.
You got it?
So 12, 1, 2, 3.
And it'll make a little ding like that when you got it correct.
Yeah, so then... Alright, so next is 11. So... Okay. Alright, I missed it. Hold on. Okay, and then...
Oh, this is... Oh, my head.
And then 9. So 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And the last one's 8.
And yeah, I'm still... So because I'm still upside down, it's still facing this way,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Alright, so 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I didn't get a ding.
Oh no, we missed one.
You missed 4.
We missed 4, yeah. I'm dyslexic, okay?
So I have to start this over again?
Yeah. If you go back, I believe if you go back the one door, it'll exit out. There you go. But you got the idea, right?
Yeah. Alright, so 7. Missed it. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. 3.
this one's form.
And last one is 8.
My head still spinning, I passed through the final door of the staircase room with the realization that I'd followed the final steps of a dead man.
Oh, snap.
I'd never been in love, yet seeing the drastic measures the sailor had resorted to, I felt his pain all too viscerally. The happiest day of his life became the day his true love rejected him. It must have broken him. The sailor's skeleton still clasped his wedding ring for Abigail. With some unease, I took the ring, promising the skeleton I'd return it to the woman who loved him.
Alright, so that's all I need out here, right? Yeah.
Like you already
Sorry,
put them- Go ahead.
sorry, I was like throwing away my garbage. Yeah, you're good for now. I was gonna say you can do another piece of a puzzle in that room that you were just in.
In the trophy room?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a fire,
Fire, and I have a poker.
not the poker. What can be melted?
Well, anything can be melted if you get it hot enough.
I mean, yes.
Ah, okay, I figured it out.
I dropped the candles into the empty pot hanging in the fireplace. They soon began to
Okay.
melt and bubble. Double, double, toil and trouble.
Goodness gracious! That isn't more satanic sorcery, is it?
I'm sorry, I was just quoting Macbeth.
Well,
That was
don't.
Macbeth?
Yeah.
Very beginning.
Huh.
Alright, and then...
There you go.
Yep.
Carefully, I dipped the record into the molten candle wax.
I'm
Once
gonna wait
pulled
for it to
out,
dry.
the thin layer of wax rapidly cooled, leaving me with a blank reset record.
Okay, and then... Oh, wait, hold on. Was it this way, or... Yeah. At least this was one way to get to it.
Mm-hmm.
Run, Murphy! Run!
I placed the freshly reset record back on the recording machine. Excuse me, Ezra, could you play the wedding march?
A request? Sure thing, Murphy.
Are we gonna have to sit here and listen to the entire song?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You know, if you played the song backwards, it's actually
I
the
clicked off
death
the
march.
machine and picked up the newly recorded record.
At least that's what I'm told.
Okay, so I got that. Nothing else I really can do for now, I don't think. Except go back to the ballroom. Right, Tox?
Yeah. You can go to the ballroom.
You know, it's funny, I completely forgot I had the invitation on me the whole time. It's these vest pockets. They're much bigger than they look. Seriously, you wouldn't believe the number of things I've been carrying around with me tonight.
Ha!
You have an
The irony.
invitation?
It'd be rude not to show my face.
Are you absolutely sure about that? I'm sure our guests could survive without beholding the sight of your singular visage. You see, as the housekeeper, it is my job to ensure that only guests of the highest class are in attendance.
How kind of
Yeah,
you
what
to
the
think
hell are
so
you doing
highly
here?
of me.
Look, just don't try burping the alphabet or announcing when you're going to the lavatory.
Well, fuck you. You know what? I wasn't going to, but now that you've mentioned it... You know what? Hold on a minute.
Reviewer, what are you doing?
He can't hear us. He took his headset off.
Reviewer, what are you up to? Oh. I know exactly what he's going for.
Oh no.
Chug.
Stop. I can't drink and laugh at the same time.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hold on.
My God.
I got B. That one doesn't count. Yeah.
Are you having fun?
Did you ever think that we'd be doing a bit this stupid with the goddamn Haunted Mansion game?
I did not know. And yet I'm proud of you, man. Buy cards, peeps. Pretty much, yeah.
This is the content you buy cards for.
Yep. Oh my God. You're so trying. It's amazing. He's up to S. Can he do it, people? Can he make it all the way? Oh my God. I heard that.
What? That.
He did it. He made it.
That was your extra punctuation.
Yeah. Let's see.
Damn.
What's your opponent on bubble? And what?
That one just kind of slipped out.
I mean, that's how burps work.
I would crush this with my head, but I can't do that, so I'll just...
I tried to crush it with my head once. It hurt my head.
Yeah. Okay. Now that she's just holding her temples at that.
Please keep clear of the dance floor.
Well, fuck you. Ugh.
Gotta get them gases out.
I committed too hard.
Walking around the
Yeah, you
upstairs
did.
mezzanine, I found myself in a small balcony overlooking the dance floor, where a tabletop of placards had been set out. At the side, a board marked dance steps looked like it would hold the placards in a chosen order, directing the dance below. All I had to do was set it up, then ring the bell. They were too far away to talk to.
Okay, I know there was an order to it before. God help me if I remember it.
The thing that they showed you was basically what
Like how
each
they
move
move?
does. Yeah, this is the puzzle that I was like, I'm gonna look this one up because it is. Do you want me just to give you the
Yeah.
order to do it?
I don't even know what the hell I'm actively going for, unless they want me to like push the cake forward.
Yeah, they want you to push the cake off the dance floor so you can get a piece of cake for the.
Okay. But yeah, like, God help me if I remember what each of these dance moves did.
Okay, so Joyette. Viennes. Promenade.
Promenade.
Progress. Carousel. Joyette. Viennes. And Carousel.
The dancers
Interesting.
moved around the dance floor like clockwork soldiers, directed by the moves on the board. And with their movements, the cart holding the wedding cake could be pushed around too. Heading down from the mezzanine, I saw what I was after. The cake cart had been pushed off the dance floor and into reach. I couldn't cut a slice out of the wedding cake with my bare hands.
You have been getting a lot of use out of this goddamn knife.
If Mrs. Craddock saw me cutting the cake, I was pretty sure I'd end up being the next thing the knife was used on.
Oh, yikes.
I couldn't do that.
Well, what the fuck else could I do? I don't know. Fuck this
That
screwjack.
didn't work.
Hold on. Let me. I'm reading it.
I
Have some
couldn't do
bottled
that.
Cake.
Ooh, I love some bottled cake.
I'm assuming that's supposed to say, what's your opinion on Bubble and Amazing Digital Circus?
Oh. There you go. You curse now? Why do you curse now?
Could you say that with a little more gusto? That's better.
I love that.
It's so great.
It's just, I don't know how to describe it other than it's just like
It's the
perfect
perfect
kind of
chaotic response.
exactly.
So I can't just take it with my bare hands. I can't cut it.
I'm trying to see because you have to distract the.
Hmm.
Hey, Mrs. Craddock, look! Riff Raff! Street rats!
I don't buy that. If only you look closer. I only see a poor boy. Oh, no, sirree.
Good evening, Mrs.
Okay.
Craddock.
Oh, are you still here?
How long have you worked at Belmore Manor?
I've been here since the final finial finished off the cupola. Before even the Belmores themselves moved in, I was getting this house ready for them. It is a position I was bred for. I may not have blue blood, but I should think it's at least a shade of plum. I spent 17 years at some of the most prestigious all-girls schools, you see, followed by training in Blenheim Palace for 3 years, and subsequent coveted positions with some of the finest families in England.
Well, I'm glad you managed to escape all that and come here.
I can quote you Mrs. Beaton's book of household management in my sleep.
It was an interesting offer, but I couldn't think of any situation where I'd need that, short of terminal insomnia. You must know Belmore Manor quite well.
Like the back of my hand. Built between 1885 and 1888 in a mixture of antebellum and Victorian styles, and designed by the Belmore brothers themselves. Until, of course, they disappeared after living here only a year.
Why did they decide to build it on Devil's Rock?
Well, the island is exceptionally well placed for trade between the United States, Europe, and the Caribbean. When the Belmore brothers were looking to relocate, it was Mr. Rackham who recommended Devil's Rock. It's just a pity about the name.
You speak very highly of Mr. Rackham.
The Belmore brothers may have had expertise in exploration, innovation, and public relations, but it was Mr. Rackham that pulled those three threads together into the beautiful business tapestry that benefits us all.
Do you know
Also,
anything
with
about
that whole-
the treasure of
with the whole
Belmore Manor?
The stuff of whimsy. The Belmore family had their capital invested in stocks and bonds, not hoarded in a heap like some fairy tale dragon. And don't even think about snooping around the house looking for anything, or I shall have you removed from the premises. If anyone would know of a secret treasure hidden in this house, it would be me.
Well, I mean, if there's no treasure to be found, then why do you care if I just take a look around?
Thank you for your help.
You know,
Goodbye.
it really is a shame that Murphy's doing this on his own. Because one person can be distracting her while the other person gets a slice of cake.
Yeah.
I think, if I remember correctly, because it's not saying it on the thing, we might... Okay, so go into the foyer.
Okay.
Okay.
Without a flue, the fireplace seemed entirely decorative, and yet, standing in front of it, I could feel a breeze.
Ooh, you don't say.
That wasn't going to work.
Secret tunnel. So yeah, how am I gonna find something to distract?
There's some... I was gonna say, there's some other stuff we can do in the other hallway. The upstairs. Yep. So the bride. Yep.
Hey,
Okay,
Cordelia.
so you need that.
Hold on.
Oh, hello again, Mr. McCallan. Have you made the love antidote yet?
I'm working on it, even though I'm still not sure it's a good idea. Do you know why I can't leave Belmore Manor?
We ghosts have been trapped here ever since the explosion. But I don't know why someone still living would be unable to leave.
I was able to get out the last time I was here. Even if it was via the balcony and into the pond. I don't want to try that again.
Something must be keeping you here now. Better hope it's not Mr. Rackham.
Look, I'm sure he's a perfectly fine gentleman, but I'm just not interested.
Oh dear.
Did you say there were rumors that John Rackham used black magic?
Oh yes, all of the staff talked about it. Even if we daren't mention it to the family. Crates and boxes delivered in the night, hidden from prying eyes. But not hidden well enough. We see what happens in this house. We hear the whispers in the night. We know.
Do you think the Belmore treasure is here in the house?
If it is, I've never seen it. But it is a big house. There are rooms I've never been in. Rooms I was forbidden to enter. Who knows what's in them?
The skeleton hanging from the tree outside. That's the sailor, isn't it?
What's left of him? I do hope it's a mess I don't have to tidy up.
Isn't the sailor's ghost trapped in the house too?
Oh no! He killed himself hours before the curse took hold. He will have long since passed over to the spirit realm. Lucky escape, some might say.
It was lucky to be so distraught he committed suicide?
It's better than being trapped in this house for eternity.
How did Abigail and the sailor meet?
It was aboard one of the Belmore ships. Miss Belmore was never one to be caged up inside the house, always wanting to go away on her brother's voyages. But they were a good deal older than her, and very protective after they all lost their parents. So she made a plan to stow away.
Did she manage to do it?
No, she was caught mere hours before the ships left port from Deadnettle, covered over in spare sail.
Who discovered her?
That young sailor. I don't think she was best pleased that he had to tell her brothers, and he did, but she didn't hold it against him. Instead, he told her of the voyages on each return to Deadnettle, and as the months progressed, she took more and more of a liking to him. I suppose fate will always bring two soulmates together, even when they least expect it.
And that's how they fell in love.
The young sailor promised that one day they would explore the world together. But until that day arrived, he would carry her in his heart on every voyage he undertook. He carved a wooden compass, split it into 2 pieces, and they each carried one, promising that despite their time apart, the necklace would be reunited once they were back together. How romantic.
How did the Belmore's parents die?
A shipwreck off the southeastern coast. 28 perished, with just one survivor.
Who was the survivor?
Why, it was Mr. Rackham.
Well, isn't that convenient?
Do you know what happened to the Belmore brothers?
That certainly is a mystery, isn't it? But I'm afraid I don't know. My duties were to help Miss Belmore, while Mrs. Craddock dealt with the masters.
Although what?
I did see Master Xavier on the day he died.
What was Xavier doing on the day he died?
Preparing for an expedition. He'd been given a birthday present not long before, an old pirate map of Devil's Rock that he'd hung over the fireplace in his bedroom. And on the map, marked in red, an X marks the spot.
Pirate treasure? On Devil's Rock?
I doubt the treasure even came into it. A cove on Devil's Rock, where no one has stepped foot in over 100 years. That'd be like a moth to a flame for Master Xavier. He left before dawn, and then never came back.
Who gave him the present?
I expect you can guess.
Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. It gets pretty boring after 30 years trapped here. You're much more exciting to watch.
Madam?
You can't have that. I might be needing it later.
Okay, it looks like you just have to do it from the side for the knife. It looks like, from what it... Like, back in the ballroom.
That is dumb.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. You're out of view,
Like,
technically.
here's the thing. The game has never put that much emphasis on which side you come at things from. Like, it always automatically sets you to the side you need to be.
If Mrs. Craddock saw...
No?
I didn't need to involve myself in supernatural small talk. I had a love
Oh, wait,
antidote
hold
to
on.
make.
I think I know what I need to do. Hold on.
While Mrs. Craddock rubbed her temples, I had a moment of opportunity.
There it
I knew
is.
I wasn't supposed to cut the cake if I wasn't the groom, but these were unusual circumstances.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, there you go.
Did you just touch the wedding cake?
What?
Certainly not. I was just admiring it.
I should hope so. If I catch you with so much as a crumb on your fingers, you will be in serious trouble.
Anyway.
Hi, Meteora.
Alright, so I've got the song, the ring, the cake.
Did you record the music?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yep, so basically you need a horn for the radio.
Okay,
and the rose. But you need... so basically, go back up to the Yep.
Go back up to the landing?
Yep, back up to the landing.
Which way?
Bride's corridor. Go into the bride's room. And there should be a button on the side to call the maid.
Oh, there's the button.
This button
No,
I can't do anything with?
No, the pull the thingy.
Oh.
I thought that was the button.
Coming!
And then this is where I steal the feather duster.
Yep.
Miss Belmore, did you ring?
And before
The
you
maid distracted, I was free to take the feather duster.
just before you go back into the bride's room, just so you have the item on you, go back to where the priest and the guy is and grab the chamber pot from the back.
What?
This is a chamber pot.
I don't want to grab their toilet.
I picked up the vase. From the delicate porcelain and hand-painted ornamentation, it looked like it must have been worth a fortune. Ming Dynasty, perhaps?
Foskett, why is that young man picking up that chamber pot?
I have absolutely no idea.
Or perhaps not.
That's disgusting.
That's amazing.
Okay, so now back to the bride's room.
Yeah. You can go outside.
Okay.
And then you're gonna go to the side. Yep, right there, yeah.
Okay. Oh, hello.
Whoa! As I rounded the corner of the balcony, I saw that the walkway had dropped away, the mortar crumbling after decades of neglect. The ground was a long way down. I couldn't reach the toolbox from the balcony.
Okay.
I didn't need to cut that. There was no way to reach the weather vane, but despite that, I noticed something curious. No matter which way the wind blew, the weather vane stayed fixed in position.
Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything I can do here.
Okay, let's see. Because I know we might be missing an item. Hold on.
The chamber pot? I've got no idea.
Well, we're figuring that, guys. Remember, 25 more packs of cards, guys. We get a roll on the reward wheel, Kyrie outfit, and this outfit. So, purchase plenty of packs.
It says use railing 2 times. Is there railing?
I assessed whether the railing would be safe to climb. With the slippery ironwork and crumbling masonry, the answer was obviously no. But I didn't have the luxury of safety. Here goes nothing.
Okay.
Hauling myself onto the roof from the ornamental railings, I realized there was no easy path to get higher. The roof tiles ranged from loose and dangerous to soggy and dangerous. Either way, I wasn't going to be able to climb them. As I approached a lightning rod, I started to feel the hair on the back of my neck standing up. That was a close one. Fortunately, the lightning bolt had hit the lightning rod instead of me, breaking it from its socket and sending the rod tumbling to the ground below. It looked like someone had already intended to start fixing the roof. I looked inside the toolbox and took the only thing it held, a rusty old pair of pliers. I
Hello,
definitely
everybody. My
didn't
name is
have the
Markiplier.
natural balance needed to walk across the cable unaided.
So, put the poker in the socket.
Okay.
Ah.
With a spark of inspiration that worried even me, I decided to test whether I could improvise a replacement for the lightning rod, breaking all manner of building codes in the process.
Quite a shocking turn of events. Oh my god.
Oh.
Hey, there you go.
Okay, great.
I couldn't see an easy way up to the cupola.
Really? Not the fucking stairs?
You would have to go across the roof.
So now you go back to the Liberar.
Back to the Liberar?
The Liberar, the little berry, the Biblioteca.
Oh, okay.
Miss LaRue, would you mind if I borrowed your parasol?
Don't be silly, Murphy. It's a beautiful evening outside.
Didn't you see the lightning?
A parasol's to protect you from the sun, silly. Carry this out in a lightning storm and you might... Actually, go right ahead and take it. You have fun.
The glint in her eye sent a shiver through me.
She wants to see me dead.
So you can also talk to her about her being married before.
Oh, no.
Good evening, Miss LaRue.
Why, hello again, Murphy.
Were you friends with Abigail Belmore?
Friends may be a bit of an exaggeration, but I'd seen her around at the debutante balls before she got engaged to that sailor. I mean, really, what was she thinking?
You don't think they should have gotten engaged?
What's the point? Mr. Rackham was an improvement. I do love the powerful.
Where did the Talagula twins head off to?
Who cares? What a pair of duds they turned out to be. Say, Murphy, you wouldn't happen to be romantically unattached, would you?
Tallulah looked at me like she was homing in on her next prey. She was a killer combination of brains, beauty, and a psychopathic lack of empathy. You know, I'm really not looking for anything like that right now.
Pity.
I heard you've been engaged before, Tallulah?
Only a few times. What can I say? I'm just unlucky when it comes to love.
Who was your first fiancé?
Buford T. Vanderbilt, the Silver Fingers of the Silver Lakes. Played the banjo every day except Tuesday, and would serenade me as I stood on the plantation balcony, until he was found with banjo wire around his neck, garroted by his own instrument. Do you know when banjo songs sound their best?
I don't think I do.
When they're over.
Damn.
Who was your second fiancé?
Chuck Charleston III, famed alligator wrestler. That is, until he overdosed on cough medicine an hour before his wrestling show and fell asleep on the riverbank. Ended up as 16 separate pieces inside the gator's belly. That alligator never developed a cough, though.
Who was your third fiancé?
Thaddeus Winthrop Jr., the maestro of Mardi Gras. Held the biggest fireworks display this side of Montgomery. But who knows what his suit was washed in, because one stray spark and the man was up in flames like a creme brulee. Talk about going out with a bang. Now I've just got to keep an eye out for who'll be the next object of my affections.
I best be running along.
Ta-ta for now.
Well, that's terrifying.
I think I can safely say, yikes!
Calm yourself, Xandro.
No.
I pulled at the wire with the pliers and managed to dislodge it from the fuse box.
You want it in barrel lift?
Yeah.
With a surge of electricity from the lightning strike, the barrel lift came to life, disappearing into the water, then rising up to the hatch above. So this was how they loaded barrels in and out of the cellar.
Okay.
I needed to use the switch to operate the barrel lift. I flipped the
Okay, I
switch
thought that
and the
would do
barrel
something.
lift ground to a halt.
Ooh.
I needed to use the switch to operate.
Okay. Okay, I can use the barrel lift, but what do I use it with? I can't get on it, so it's on a way out of the house.
What can hold a lot of water?
The water was murky and stagnant, even confined to a bottle. I didn't want it. With extraordinary fortune, the porcelain chamber pot fitted neatly into the decorative ironwork of the barrel lift.
Okay.
I flipped the switch and the barrel lift started up again. Held by the barrel lift, the chamber pot plunged beneath the surface, scooping up the murky floodwater, then carrying it back to the hatch above. With time, the jury-rig machine began bailing the cellar like a sailor trying to save a sinking dinghy.
This would take, like, all night to empty out like that. That's...
Hey, it worked.
That's silly.
There was nothing large that I needed to move. I turned the spigot, and rum began to pour out. If I wanted some, I needed something to carry it in.
Why is the rum always gone?
With the bottle positioned beneath it, I turned the spigot. The grotesque face began spewing out rum like it was 2 a.m. on Bourbon Street.
Ah. Alright.
Oh god, this basement is haunted. They have a doll in it.
Nice try, buddy.
I know.
Okay, and then... bottle of rum.
Can I top you off, Colonel?
Oh, excellent. What do you have there?
Belmore rum, aged 33 years.
Wonderful. Fill her up. I much prefer rum to that hoity-toity champagne they serve. Rum is a man's drink. I'll save this for the toast later.
Do you think that's a good idea, Colonel?
I certainly do. You know, Foskett, I've had about enough of your sanctimonious prattling. I try to sit here and enjoy myself, and all I hear is the droning of a long-winded clergyman.
I'm not droning. You just don't like to face the truth. My sanctimonious prattling, as you so ungratefully call it, is all that stands between your unrighteous life and a subsequent consignment to the fiery gates.
You know, that must be it. It's a revelation, an epiphany. All these years I've been thinking I've been in limbo, wondering why I haven't moved on to the pearly gates or the raging fires, and now I've realized.
This whole time.
What have you realized?
I must be in hell right now, and listening to you is my torture. Well, that's it. I can't bear any more. There! Now I can't hear a word you say.
Infantile.
Well, I should certainly hope she does.
What?
What?
He can't hear anymore.
Like, what? I'm asking you what he thought he heard.
Yes.
Alright, am
That's
I missing
disturbing.
anything else?
You are missing stuff, so we have to go back up to the roof.
Great. So I gotta go back up here.
Mm-hmm.
Going up the stairs and going down the stairs. Going up the stairs and going down the stairs.
Okay. Now what?
Use the umbrella.
You're kidding!
What?
There was nothing else in the toolbox.
I'm not.
Oh my god,
That
no.
is so fucking stupid!
As a child, I'd once watched a traveling circus act calling himself the Great Balancerio amble his way across a high wire with only a parasol to keep him steady. With absolutely zero practice and infinitely more chance of death, it was now my turn to try it. Oh well, here goes.
Hey, could be worse.
You know
He
what I
could've been married to a
realized?
lady that tried to kill-
Is that painting in the trophy room supposed to be a fucking clue to this?
It probably is. I just always thought it was a homage to the stretching portrait.
Maybe it's a
Probably
combination
both.
of both.
Whoa. Oh. Whoa. Whoa.
Well, I hope he doesn't need to get back.
Oh, that was a close one.
Right.
Well, I may have lost the parasol, I did have one thing on Balancerio. I accomplished my stunt without having to wear a leotard.
Ooh.
The face reminded me of a man I used to buy milk from. From the neck up, he looked like an Italian nobleman. From the neck down, he'd wear denim dungarees and nothing else. It probably wasn't the same guy. As I
Did you even
placed
bring it
my
up?
hands on the trunk, I saw something out of the corner of my eye. Spiders. Dozens of them.
It's your friend,
I may
Xander.
have been battling supernatural forces of evil, but the forces of evil didn't have 8 legs, fangs, and the ability to jump on me. I needed to clear the spider webs away if I was going to get into that trunk.
I see.
And that's where this comes in.
Using the feather duster, I began sweeping away the spiders and their webs from a relatively safe distance.
It's your friend, Xandru.
I activate Harpy's feather duster.
Doesn't that get rid of spell cards?
What do you think spiders are?
They would be monster
Aren't-
cards.
Aren't they Link and Exceed monsters?
Stop it. Y'all stop with that logic. They have support cards
Now
for their
that it was
spider
free of
themes, I'm sure.
spiders, I opened the trunk. Searching through the trunk, I found blankets, bedding, tablecloths, and tucked up in the corner, a delicate lace veil. There was nothing else of interest in the trunk.
You should be able to take those stairs down now.
I'm curious, what does he see?
Looking through the telescope, all I could see was a blur. I soon realized why. A telescope without a lens wasn't going to be much use.
That's a surprise tool that'll help us later.
Oh, we're back downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so now
No,
I have
you need
everything,
one.
right?
No, you did not.
What the fuck else am I missing?
You're missing the rose.
Oh, right.
Now, go back and get some more rum.
Why is the rum always gone?
And now I am going to cut the thing where you're gonna say, well, why didn't they tell us this one little thing? They actually do. So when you were in the conservatory, after you tried to take the rose, if you had interacted with the gardener, he would have told you that like alcohol
Refilled
is
the
how
bottle,
you
but
kill
as
the
rum neared
thorns.
its neck, the flow turned to dribbles. That must have been the last of it.
So you have to dump that on the roses, the thorns, to get rid of the thorns. Hello, Mona, again. I see you. You look
Wine
like you're
racks
about
were
to jump.
largely-
Oh, yeah.
It's where the piano guy is.
So at this point,
I emptied the rum onto the thorns and waited. There was only one rose left. I needed to be more delicate than ripping it out of the flower bed.
now I use the scissors.
Delicately, I cut the stem and picked up the last rose in the house.
Okay.
Okay, now
I
you
got
have everything. Yep.
You did it, reviewer. You rose to the occasion.
Sandra?
Yes, Fox. Ow! Fair, but out.
So do I talk to Cordelia about it, or?
No, you just go to the mirror and you place the items. But you want to put the horn on the record player first, and as well as put the record on there.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
I don't know.
With a bit of improvisation, I have fixed the ear trumpet to the phonograph in place of the broken horn. Now, I just needed some music to play.
Oh, you mean
Please don't
like
stop the
this?
music.
I placed the record into the phonograph. Now I just needed the remaining wedding items before I started it up.
So now I put them on.
Yeah.
I placed the wedding cake on the dresser. There were 3 items left. I placed the veil on the dresser. There were 2 items left. I placed the rose in the vase. There was just 1 item left. I placed the ring on the dresser. The 5 wedding items were ready. It was time to start up the phonograph. Abigail, if you can hear me, try to come back to your final happy moment. I began to feel a change in the room. The air not quite so still, the shadows not quite so dark, and the bride not quite so distant. I just hoped I'd made a wise decision.
You cannot be allowed to do this. I will stop you. At any cost, I will stop you. I'm free. You came back.
Please don't try to kill me a 3rd time.
Don't worry, Murphy McAllen. I'm not here to do that.
I think I might have caused all of this, but I can explain everything.
I'm afraid to say I think you might be right, but at least there's a chance we can do something to fix it. If only... Oh no. He's coming.
Who's coming?
Rackham, you need to hide. If we're going to fix this, he can't know where you are. Quickly, out on the balcony.
At least she's not pushing me this time.
Oh, by the way, I have to push you out the...
Where is he?
Oh.
Where is who?
Don't play dumb with me, little girl. I know about your little game on the riverboat. I know that you've brought that mortal into the house. Where is he?
You know, I haven't seen him.
I know you're lying to me, Abigail, but it makes no matter. There's nothing any mortal can do to stop my plans. The wedding will take place tonight, and this time, you're going to say I do.
I'll never marry you, Rackham.
I'm afraid you won't have a choice.
I've broken free of your spell before. I can do it again.
I'm not so sure that's true. The love spell will take hold again, and every minute you spend broken out of it drains you more and more from ever breaking out of it again. Soon the spell will take hold of you forever, and then you will marry me. The Belmore treasure will be mine.
No.
You had your chance, Abigail. You chose that nightmare. And after tonight, you'll never be able to leave it again.
Can this marriage be stopped? Oh, you ready?
All right, Alistair, enough of your shenanigans.
Oh God, yeah.
What a creep.
Abigail,
Statement of the
is
century.
it safe?
Of course not, but we don't have the luxury of waiting. Come with me, Murphy. I have a plan. And there are some things you really need to know.
Okay, so I'm gonna find the final resting places of the 3 brothers.
It looks like it.
Grand Hall. Why are we back here?
I suppose you have some questions for me, Murphy McAllen?
Just a few. This trip to Devil's Rock isn't going anything like I planned. So, Abigail. May I call you Abigail? Why did you try to kill me? Come to think of it, why did you try to kill me twice? Were you under Rackham's evil spell when you threw me from the balcony and dragged me into the spirit pool?
No, that was me. It took a lot of energy to escape the spell. Those were the only times I've ever managed to do it. But it needed to be done.
So you tried to kill me on purpose?
I wasn't trying to kill you, Murphy. When you came into the house, I knew what you were trying to do. Summoning the ghosts. And in doing that, you'd free Rackham. I was trying to stop you, to save everybody.
I was the threat?
And pulling you into the spirit pool? Once you'd done that damned foolish deed, I knew we needed you in the house to fix it. So I brought you here. I was never trying to kill you.
Oh, I see. I guess we had a slight misunderstanding. What were those faces I saw through the broken glass?
Those are the faces I've seen every minute of every hour of every day for the last 33 years. Those are his punishment. I don't know how he does it, but it's like he can control your dreams and your nightmares. He can manifest images in your mind that don't exist, no matter how much you want to stop them.
Nightmares? So he's the one that the locals have seen wandering the house.
He was the only one who could, but until now, he could never leave the house. Only manifest projections of himself beyond the estate.
Like appearing to Dr. Moray as Aloha?
That's right. Rackham was never a Loa, but he knew Moray would fall for it, hook, line, and sinker. And now look what it's led to.
You're free now. You can stop Rackham.
No, Murphy. Rackham's magic is strong. You may have broken the spell for now, but what he said was true. I don't know how long I can hold out before the curse takes hold of me again, but it will happen. I can already hear them laughing.
What are we going to do?
I have a plan, but I need you to carry it out for me. You need to finish what you started, Murphy. You need to find the treasure of Belmore Manor. Rackham's looking for it too. You'll need to get there first.
What's so important about the treasure?
What do you think the treasure is, Murphy?
$13 million? Unaccounted for and unclaimed?
No, Murphy. The treasure is much more insidious than that. $13 million is just what my brothers spent trying to contain it. Listen carefully. I need you to know something. Do you want to know what the treasure of Belmore Manor really is? My brothers meant the world to me, and I miss them dearly every time they sailed away into the Caribbean. On one fateful voyage, they'd anchored in a lagoon to replenish supplies. There was a man there, so thin and weak he looked like a skeleton. He beckoned them along the beach, led them into a cave, and showed them an unfathomable pile of gold, coins, goblets, jewelry, the riches of 1,000 looted ships, topped by a wooden coffin. That coffin held a treasure more valuable than the rest put together. The skeletal man saw a shell from the beach in the hand of my eldest brother and offered to make a trade, for he knew that the item within the coffin could not be given away. It could only be bought or traded or inherited. The deal done, my brothers loaded up their ship and set sail for the nearest port. But when the dockhands opened the coffin, they fled and refused to return. Inside was a black stone that seemed to glow green from within. The locals knew a legend of a terrifying pirate captain who wielded such a black stone, able to make any who resisted his demands collapse dead before him. But that had been 2 centuries ago. Surely the pirate captain should have been long dead. My brothers put so much into researching the stone, scouring the Caribbean, conducting scientific experiments, meeting experts of the occult. And it all led to one terrible discovery. The coffin stone was a cursed artifact, able to destroy a person's spirit and steal the remaining years of their life for the stone's possessor. That pirate captain, who had ransacked ships by stealing the life of anyone who dared to oppose him, was now cursed to live out every year he stole, withering and weakening without dying. My brothers sealed the stone in a vault beneath Belmore Manor. 3 keys were required to open it. My brothers each took one, vowing never to allow the stone to work its evil power. But one person disagreed. He had seen the stone and knew what it could do. The ship's first officer, Rackham. And now, he'll stop at nothing to get it, murdering my brothers, enslaving me, and killing you.
This isn't quite the treasure I expected to find.
Murphy, the treasure isn't $13 million. All that money went into researching the stone and then sealing it away where no one would find it. This fireplace is the entrance to the vault where it's hidden. You see the keyholes concealed in the mantle? We'll need my brother's keys to open it.
And I guess finding the keys is where I come in? What if we just leave it sealed up? Hide the keys so Rackham can never find it?
He will find it. I don't know how long it will take, but eventually he'll find it. And I won't be able to resist the curse for that long. I need you to find those keys tonight, before the wedding.
How do I even start looking for your brothers?
You need to speak to Madame Planchette. She helped my brothers years ago, and now she might be able to help us, too.
Who's Madame Planchette?
An old friend of the family my brothers brought to our house to help them. Some people call her the Parlor Witch.
Oh, God.
Is the reason why she's called the Parlor Witch is because she lives in a parlor?
This is gonna be Madame Leota.
What will Rackham do if he gets control of the coffin stone?
Rackham fears the judgment of death more than anything. The stone will allow him to return to flesh and blood and remain here in the mortal realm for as long as he keeps taking people's lives.
He'll keep murdering people?
Exactly. And it's easy to know his first targets. Once he has the stone, there's an entire household of lives right here, ready for him to steal, including yours and mine.
He can steal life from ghosts?
The explosion may have interrupted things, but the spirits here still hold the years of life they're owed. They may never be able to use them, but Rackham will.
This house really needs its wiring looked into.
Oh no.
What's wrong?
The spell. It's coming over me again. Listen, as much as it frightens me to say it, I think Rackham might be right. Everything I do is making it harder for me to resist the spell. I don't know if I'll be able to break out of it again. I need you to do this for me, Murphy.
I will, just tell me what to do.
Madame Planchette will be the first step of 3 journeys you'll need to undertake. 1 for each of my brothers, each finished only by reclaiming their key and placing it in this fireplace.
I won't stop until I've done it, Abigail. I will beat Rackham to the treasure.
For all our sakes, I hope you're right.
I was on my own again, and baffled by the situation I'd gotten myself into. The $13 million, the whole reason I traveled to the island and then quit my job, was gone. I had every desire to wait until sunrise and get that taxi back off the island just like I'd planned. Free of magic, free of ghosts, and free of the very real possibility that I'd be joining them. But heck, plans change. And now there was someone I needed to see.
May I help you?
Excuse my intrusion. Abigail Belmore told me to find you. She said you may be able to help me find her brothers.
Murphy McCallan, come in, come in.
I'm surprised she's not in a crystal ball.
Sit yourself down and let me
That'd be
introduce
too on the nose.
I am Madame Planchette.
For this game,
Psychic medium, soothsayer of the supernatural, forecaster of fortunes. And you're the one who caused all these troubles. Am I right?
Things kinda got away from me.
And now, we need to get them under control. Now, how precisely can I help you?
The man in the portrait was standing on a stage holding a cup and saucer. I need to talk to Abigail's 3 brothers. Can we cast a summoning spell again to speak to their ghosts?
I'm afraid not, Murphy. The ghosts of Belmore Manor could only be summoned because our spirits were trapped here, and hadn't moved on to the spirit realm. The Belmore brothers were murdered months before the wedding. Each has long since moved on, however reluctantly. It's very rare for someone to come back from the other side. It can happen, but I don't think there is much chance of that here.
Of course not.
How can we make contact with the three brothers?
We need to conduct a seance for each of the brothers, a way to contact them in the spirit realm and learn how and where they were killed. But each spirit is attuned differently. I will need you to gather some objects in order to contact them.
What do we need to contact Yardley Belmore?
Yardley was a man of leisure, accustomed to the finer things in life. As his portrait shows, we must read tea leaves to contact him. You must bring me a used teacup.
Okay.
What do we need to contact Xavier Belmore?
Xavier was a man of the world, a traveler across the globe. As in his portrait, it is a globe that we will need to contact him, but one made of glass. A crystal ball.
There it is.
Oh my god.
What do we need to contact Cecil Belmore?
Cecil was a man of letters, skilled with the written word. Like the papers you see in his portrait, to contact him, you must bring me a spirit board, a sheet of letters through which Cecil may communicate.
Okay.
How can I find those seance items when I can't even leave the house? I don't even know what's trapping me here.
That would be Abigail.
Abigail is keeping me trapped in the house?
She was. A last desperate act to keep you here and free her from Rackham's curse. Return to the front doors, Murphy, and they will now open for you. Scour the island, search the manor, and bring those 3 items back to me, and we can begin to locate the 3 brothers.
I'll start looking right away.
Good luck. And hurry. Rackham will soon know what you're trying to do. And unlike the other ghosts here, his powers are no longer confined to the house. Just one more thing before you go. I have something that may help you.
What is this?
What's this? What's this?
A necklace? What can I do with this?
Return it to whom it belongs. Now go. You do not have much time, and yet the mysteries of our entire island await.
It was time to test what Madame Planchette had told me, and see if I really could leave the house.
But not yet. Damn it.
So it was true. Right now I was living my very own ghost story, with a household of people who needed my help and a villainous phantom who had to be stopped. With Belmore Manor unlocked, the entirety of the house and island were now mine to explore. Somewhere out there were the Belmore brothers' 3 keys. My first task, to gather a crystal ball, a spirit board, and some tea leaves.
Alright, first... Hold on, I know exactly what to do with that necklace. If I can remember how to fucking get there. Do I have to go through the bullshit of the staircase again to get back out to that balcony?
No.
Awesome.
That didn't work.
Okay, so if that doesn't go to him, then it has to go to...
Abigail's ghost was once again back in her bedroom, now fully consumed by the wicked spell Rackham had trapped her in. The minutes left before he married her were falling away like dominoes.
Dominoes.
Abigail wasn't wearing the other half of the necklace, but from the corner of my eye I noticed that her reflection was. The necklace I was carrying exactly matched the one around the neck of the bride's reflection. This must have belonged to the sailor. It was time to reunite it with its other half.
Okay, now you go back to the sailor.
That's fucked! Oh, jeez.
Ah.
As the reflection disappeared back into the mirror, I looked at the dresser and saw that something had been left behind. A small ivory comb. I didn't think Abigail would mind if I took the comb with me.
Okay, so now I go back to the sailor?
Do you still have the necklace?
No.
Okay, then you're good.
Nope. I couldn't do that. That wasn't going to work.
Well, shit.
No,
This
it's
must have
for
been
some. It's for something else. I was like, if you still have the necklace, then yeah, you had to go to him. But like I said, it's been literally a lot of months since I played this. It's amazing I still remember things.
Also, hi, Lumi.
Hi, Lumi. You should go over to the gazebo.
Okay.
Trust me.
Oh, jeez.
The best character.
Oh, it's you again.
Mallory, what are you doing here on the Belmore estate? I thought all the locals were too scared to wander around here.
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm having a tea party for my birthday. Happy birthday to me.
How cute. And what are you talking about with your new doll?
Our strategy for conquering mortal civilization.
Right.
It's rude not to introduce yourself, you know.
Mallory,
What the heck?
have you been practicing ventriloquism?
Are you calling me a dummy?
You can talk?
I'm a head. Talking is one of the few things I can specialize in.
I didn't know that.
You didn't ask. My name, now that you're listening, is Sir Edward Teddington, or as Miss Wisp here calls me.
Shrunken Ted.
Ha!
You're not doing very much tea drinking at your tea party.
I couldn't get a handle on the physiology of it. No arms, hands, or esophagus makes this a little trickier than it used to be.
And I am
And yet
drinking
you can
it.
talk.
Watch.
Not a fan?
Maybe it's an acquired taste.
But
Me
an
with
important one to acquire. Tea was the fuel of the British Empire.
Then maybe it would be better in a gas tank.
Mallory was handling the teacup with the tentativeness of a toddler being given castor oil. May I have a cup of tea?
Nope.
Now, Mallory, what were we saying about manners?
Oh, yes, right. How do I put this delicately? I'm afraid this is a private engagement exclusively for the Sisterhood of Darkness.
Precisely. Remember,
Somebody mention
we
the
may be
Sisterhood
planning
of
on
Darkness?
enveloping the world with a new
Oh, God.
totalitarian empire led by yourself as queen, but that's no reason to be impolite. Manners cost nothing. However, in this case, it is a private engagement.
Could I have your teacup if you're not drinking it?
I am drinking it. Well, I would if it didn't taste so bitter.
Mallory, you shouldn't be inside the Belmore estate. Don't you know about the disappeared wedding?
You're asking a little girl about murder, black magic, and broken hearts?
So you do know
Sorry,
about it.
I don't want to give you nightmares.
Are you kidding me? I love this stuff! I wrote a paper on it last semester that prompted a parent-teacher intervention.
Haven't you seen the Phantom?
The grumpy guy in the tall hat? Yeah, I've seen him through the windows of the house.
Doesn't he give you nightmares?
Sure does, but those are the kind of dreams I like.
Do you know Sebastian
Oh.
Pock?
Unfortunately,
Why didn't you tell me?
I did.
Okay, yes, you did, but didn't you think it was worth mentioning he was a ghost?
I didn't think you'd be interested. Most grown-ups just don't believe me.
So you can see ghosts?
Ugh, I wish I couldn't. Most of them don't shut up, wailing through the windows all the time. Sebastian's the worst, the booger-brained bighead. Thinks he knows everything.
But the ghosts weren't visible until I cast the summoning spell.
To you, maybe.
I mean, they're a lot more visible now. They were just shadowy, glowy things before.
The fact that I conducted an occult spell seemed to be lost on her. Knowing what I did about her, she probably did the same every day before breakfast. It was Sebastian that made you get the tin boat. He altered the toy catalog.
I knew it! Well, that's it. He's going to the top of the hit list once I'm Queen of the Universe. If you see him, tell him Poc's in for a shock.
So, Ted, that whole time I was carrying you around in my pocket...
Picking me up and stuffing me inside your vest without even a good evening? That's the living for you nowadays. Rude.
I'm very sorry. I've just never encountered a shrunken head that could talk to me before.
Maybe you have, and you just never introduced yourself.
I suppose, but I can't go around introducing myself to every inanimate object that I'm carrying on the off chance that they're supernaturally possessed, can I?
Did you just call me an object? That's objectification right there.
Oh my god.
How did you end up as a shrunken head, Ted?
Can you believe this, Mallory? Asking about physical impairments just as brazenly as you like.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was a sore subject.
Well, I'll tell you anyway. Me and the old boys were embarking on a race to the Caribbean, known as the Coconut Rally. 14 days, 14 islands, with only what you can carry on your back to sustain you. It was all going so well, until day 9, when I was told to seek out a tribe of pygmies. Perhaps I got a bit lost, because the village I found was populated by villagers of average height.
Didn't that clue you in that you were in the wrong place?
I thought maybe they were just exceptionally tall pygmies. Hindsight's a wonderful thing, you know. They were a very welcoming people, filling me up on pork and bananas, a nice hot bath in a pot they hung over the fire. But it turns out they held a different philosophy when it comes to head placement and proportion. Still, no use grumbling. That's not the British way. Stiff upper lip. That's what we need.
Oh, you're a stiff now.
Ted, how did you end up on Devil's Rock?
I was brought back here on a merchant ship by a strange man in a top hat who settled on me as a souvenir. Can you believe it? The indignity of being swapped and saying I was only worth 2 chickens.
I'd say at least 3.
Damn it, I was gonna say that!
This game knows your sense of humor.
No, I just know it's, and I'm pissed about it.
And now you're helping a little girl take over the world, Ted?
Look, I was a little late getting in on the British Empire, and now its height has passed me by. I don't want to miss out again. This is my opportunity to get my foot on the ladder of a new attempt.
More like your chin on the ladder.
Very funny. You know, I have other interests too. You really need to get to know me as a person. I'm very well rounded.
Of course you're round. You're just a head.
The jokes just keep coming, don't they?
Well, I'll leave you two to your plans.
Long live the sisterhood!
Well. Okay, I have absolutely no idea where to go.
Do you want to just call it here?
Yeah,
Just
fuck it,
so-
might as well. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow over on Twitch at 7 p.m. Pacific for... Which one was it again?
I think it's Wolf Among Us.
Yeah, Wolf Among Us, and then the following day is
Okay, so, yeah, for Wolf
Recode.
Among Us. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye, peoples.